Researching anything on the internet is a very difficult task. But in the past few years, research assistants made it quite an easy task. However, it's actually still not recommended to use AI research assistants in your actual research, except when they are specifically tuned for that. And that's what Afforai does. Researching with Afforai is extremely simple and is very reliable as well, because you see an actual documents and actual citations where this is actually made, where this information is actually taken from. But one thing is me telling you about that, and another thing is actually showing this. So let me show you how you can do research for academic or for professional purposes using Afforai. So in order to be able to do research using Afforai, you need to remember 3 different parts of Afforai that are very useful. And 2 of them are probably very important, and third is useful in a bit of advanced stages. First one is chatbot, because in Afforai, you can actually set up a specific chatbots for different functions. Like for example, if you want a chatbot that's doing the legal studies for you, or chatbot that's specifically focused on business part, or chatbot that is expert in marketing, and every single one of them can be fed a different type of information to work with. And the second important thing are, of course, files. These are the actual documents that you're feeding your chatbot to. But that's not all. You can feed also websites or different text to your chatbot. The third important part are prompts, but we're going to be focusing on prompts on a bit of an advanced stages. Now, important distinction, by prompts, I mean the Afforai's function of prompts, the separate function, not the actual prompts that you're typing in a chatbot itself. So let me just show you how it's done. So first things first, what you need to do is, of course, create a chatbot. And it's extremely simple. Just press the create chatbot button right here. And next thing that you need to do is, of course, name the chatbot. I'm going to name my chatbot business because I want the chatbot to be knowledgeable in a business part, in a business topics. And then we are writing a chatbot instructions. The chatbot instructions are, of course, important as well. This basically gives a chatbot instructions on how to act, and by default, it's more than good enough. But you can add some things here and there to make him a bit more specific. So instead of you are a helpful AI assistant, let's say you are expert business AI assistant. You can say something like that, and then you all need to do just to create a chatbot. Now, chatbot is created. Now, what you need to do then, if you have a separate chatbot selected, just select this business chatbot that you have, and now everything that you will type will go through this chatbot. Now, the chatbot needs actually to work with something. It needs files, it needs knowledge. And unlike ChatGPT or other AI assistants that are using their own sets of data, you need to feed your own set of data to this chatbot. And in this case, what I will do is I'm going to feed this chatbot one of the books about business. To do so, you all need to do is go to files and then go to upload files. Here you can do 3 of different things. You can upload files, which can be in PDF, docx, PPTX, which is a PowerPoint presentation, TXT, RTF, EPUB, or MD file type with up to 256 megabytes in size. In the future, of course, it might change. You can, of course, change the language of your documents, or you can alternatively even feed it to separate URLs, or just type in text yourself. And the chatbot will be basing all of its outputs based on what you feed it. So what I'll do right now is I'm going to feed it one of the books. This is 1944 book, which is called Unwritten Laws of Business, and I'm going to upload files right now. Now I'm just going to need to wait a few minutes until the file will be uploaded and processed. And then what I will do is I'm going to connect this file to a specific chatbot. And I can connect the file in 2 different ways, from chatbot windows or from files windows. From files windows, I can go to the connected chatbots and I choose a business chatbot right here. And that's it. Now it's connected. Alternatively, I can go to chatbots separately, go to business chatbot and connect the files that I already have uploaded. Depends on which one is easier for you. You can do them both. Then what you need to do is to be in a chatbot settings and go and press go to chatbot, or just press play button if you want to call it like that. Alternatively, you can change the chatbot settings here as well. Like if you want to change chatbot name or to change the instructions to the chatbot. Now, when I launch it, your Afforai window will divide into 3 different parts. First is your main window, your main function of Afforai that you can actually collapse. Second is your file window, and the third is your chat window. You can also collapse your file window if you don't want to see the actual book. Now actually start typing, start asking questions to have a proper outputs for your research. Quick disclaimer here, by default you're going to have your regular output without powerful mode that will give out a bit of simpler answers, but will consume the least amount of credits. With powerful mode, you can have more comprehensive and better answers, but it will also consume much more credits. And you can also include the ability for the Google search as well. Right now, we're not focusing on that. We're going to turn on the powerful mode right now, and then we're going to focus on the Google search and everything else in more of an advanced section. Now, what I want is very simple thing. I'm going to ask it to summarize. Since it's extremely simple prompt, you are going to have an answer right away. And right now, right away, it summarized for you an 81-page book in just one single prompt and divided your entire book into 10 bullet points for you to learn from. How amazing is that? Now you have an entire book's worth of information for your research to find out the things that you need without actually reading those books. This is extremely powerful. But we want something more specific, because if you're doing research, you're probably researching some specific topic and you want something specific from this book. Let's say that we're creating some research paper about effective meetings or some business conduct. Well, what I will ask is, give me an info about effective meetings. Just like a regular conversation. Now it will go and search in this entire book throughout to get all information about effective meetings, and then it will give you a full rundown about effective meetings. But that's not the most important part. The most important part are those little numbers that you see besides everything. Because these numbers are citations, and when you press them, you will see the source of where the citations are taken from, including the page and including the text itself. But if you want to see yourself where it is located, you can press C in File Viewer, and then it will scroll down and allow you to see where it is taking this information from. Now you have a proper citation for your research, because without proper citation, it's not an actual research. Now after that, it's all up to you. You can go in further or you can go more broad. Like for example, I want to talk about decision making. Give me the info about decision making. Now to search everything in this book based on this decision making and give you the information about that. And it is giving you these all things extremely fast, because unlike the other AI assistants, it does not need to go through the entire internet or just very large knowledge bases in order to get you the information. It just needs to go through the few pages of the document. It will be very difficult for you to go through 81 pages of the document to write something like this, but for AI, it's extremely simple. Also, you can get all the citation information from this part right here in the data citation section, because not everything that is cited, not everything that is used in a citation right there. This answer is actually using 18 different citations, and it's based in its entire answer based on these 18 different citations, while you only see directly only 9, just basing all the information on those other 9 citations. There may be something that you don't like. Maybe you don't like what is generated. All you need to do to change it is just to regenerate your answer, and AI will actually reshuffle all the information and give you a different answer that might be better for you. You can of course copy or just save it. Save this information as a bookmark. In any case, this simplifies research by 100-fold. And what's amazing, you don't need to focus only on a single book. You can feed it dozens of different books and documents and websites, and it will scour through everything, analyzing everything, and then combining all the information into one cohesive answer. How great is that? And now all you have left to do is just actually use it. Feed it your information and just get the answer about everything that you want, and create your own research papers after that. Just combine the answers into one big research paper, and that's it. And just like every other AI model, you can actually ask more specific questions or combine different information from different answers into one cohesive answer. The sky is the limit. But research is not the only thing that Afforai is great for. Afforai is great for learning as well, to actually give you knowledge, not help you find knowledge, but give you knowledge as well. But we'll focus on that in our next lecture. So see you there.